Hi, we brought in Emmylou to have her lip and tongue revised, and we were having issues with, it was taking like 45 minutes to an hour for her to eat, and after her tongue tie revision, she's eating in 20 minutes, and I have so much free time, and it's fantastic. She has a deeper latch, and we don't have to worry about her popping off or clicking. That's all gone away. She used to have hiccups every single day, and she's only had them 3 times in a week, which is a huge improvement, because I know that's annoying to her. But we're just really happy about all of the improvements that we've seen, and we're really, really happy and thankful to the Tongue Tie Center for all their work.
Hi, this is McCoy. Before the procedure, we had several issues, the main one being a poor latch, a painful latch. He was fussy, he got the hiccups, milk would leak out of the corners of his mouth. He just wasn't getting full. And then after the procedure, we can definitely tell a difference. He's sleeping for longer stretches, he's a lot happier, less hiccups, not as painful for mom, and he's a much, much, much better baby.
This is Jonah. He is 7 months old. We came to see Dr. Baxter last week after struggling with eating since delivery. Since his posterior tongue tie and buccal cheek tie revisions, we have been doing a lot better with our eating. We've been able to double our intake each day. We went from taking a 2-ounce bottle to a 4-ounce bottle in about half the time. We've also gained 9 ounces this past week.
Before she had her tongue tie, she was having trouble eating. She was spitting up and coughing a lot. And now that she's had her surgery, she is getting chunky. She's getting 12 ounces. She's eating perfect, sleeping through the night almost. She's just great.
No open mouth sleep.
Yeah, no open mouth sleeping anymore either.
It was clipped previously too?
Yes, it was clipped previously, and just, they didn't get it all with the scissors, and so we had to come here. And we're very thankful for Dr. Baxter.
Well, I was pretty skeptical about tongue and lip ties. I kind of thought it was bogus. This is my 4th baby. But after researching a lot of the symptoms and some friends that recommended I look into it, I thought it was worth just finding out whether she had it or not. And she had a posterior tongue tie, she had a lip tie, and she had buccal ties in her cheeks that I had never heard of before. She had lots of reflux. We couldn't even lay her down to change her diaper without it coming out her nose. She couldn't stay latched on to eat. She was not able to properly drain one side. She was hungry all the time. And so immediately after the procedure though, she's been able to eat. She's eating well. She's able to go 2 to 3 hours in between feedings. Her reflux is much better. She's a much happier baby. She can enjoy laying on her back. She can relax her legs. So she's a happy baby, and that makes me a happy mama. So I highly recommend at least checking it out.
This is Fisher. We had his tongue tie done about a year ago, and he's been doing great. It was really hard beforehand because he had his tongue in his lip, needed to be done, and we came, got it revised, and it's been great since. A complete 180, and he's still nursing, so that's great. And I guess that's it.
Okay. Hi there. My daughter had her lip tie and tongue tie done about 8 months ago, and at first it was, not much difference in the first week or 2, but after a couple weeks she was sleeping so much better and feeding so much better. No longer milk coming out of the bottle on the sides of her mouth and everything, and it's just been so much better, and we're so grateful. Right. And so thank you.
My daughter had a bad tongue and lip tie when she was born. It was clipped in the hospital on her 2nd day of life. She had a hard time latching and eating, and she was very fussy and angry and cried all the time and constantly wanted to eat. So at 2 weeks old, we took her in for a weigh check, and she had lost a significant amount of weight. And so I talked with lactation and thought that the best option would be to have her tongue and lip tie checked again, and we did, and we had a frenectomy, and after the frenectomy she was able to nurse so much better. She started gaining weight very quickly, she slept better, she was happier, and just overall changed her entire demeanor of how she acted before and after. She was 2 weeks old when she had the frenectomy, and now she is almost 17 months old, and she eats like a champ, she sleeps like a champ. She is just a happy child overall, and it's been amazing the difference of what that procedure did.
Judah is almost 3 years old, and he just got his tongue tie revision, and he had some trouble as a baby with nursing. We had it was difficult, and as he's as he's gotten older, there's been sleep things and congestion and picky eater and stuff like that, and it's been 14 days since his tongue revision, and he is eating more variety of things. He did not drink milk before, and now he's been asking for it, which is amazing. And he's sleeping better, he's in a better mood, he's easier to understand when he talks, and he just seems to be happier all around. So we're just very, very thankful and blessed to come here to the tongue tie center.
Her mild tongue tie released about a week ago, and she went from saying 10 words, not very clearly, to now she says 39 words. And strangers in the grocery store can understand her. She is almost 2 and has never slept through the night, not even 4 hours straight. And the night after the release, she slept for 6 hours without waking up, without touching me, without sleeping and kicking me in the head. She just was still and woke up as the sweetest baby ever the next morning. Didn't you? She went from gagging to eating dinner on her own with no problems, and eating probably 3 times as much as she was. So that's helpful, and that's pretty much all I've got.